Hi, my name is Deon Pienaar. I'm the Operations and Security Director for Lawton-Jones. I've been working with Lawton-Jones for various clients for over 10 years now, and we have got an apprenticeship in our account. Jara was working for us full-time in a full-time role already, so all we had to do was learn the requirements for his program and then make time and afford time and support to him. So that experience was actually quite seamless, and I think communication was key to making that a success. So when Jara and I first discussed him continuing his apprentice through Mercury, we had concerns. Unfortunately, those concerns never came to fruition, and Mercury's been great. So that journey has been really good, and I'm glad we persevered with the apprenticeship through Mercury. First and foremost, Jara's ability to prepare for and deliver presentations. I know it sounds like quite a basic skill, given all the various subjects he's covered in this apprenticeship, but it's quite an important skill. So he's built a lot of confidence in that because he had to practice a lot of presentations and deliver a lot of presentations through this apprenticeship. And having now have that confidence, his professionalism shines through in everything that he does. So yeah, well done, Jara. Once we knew the parameters of the apprenticeship program and knew what sort of time Jara had to spend, because 20% of the learning was on the job learning, the wider team were made aware of this and they were able to sort of integrate that into their day-to-day workflow. It was really good to see the cohesiveness of the whole team coming out and how everyone sort of supported this program and that journey. I think it's also sort of, everyone else has also seen what opportunities are available because it's all been very inclusive and you know, accessible to everybody. That's quite good to see that come out. It's quite timely that the successful completion of this apprenticeship program coincided with a large and complex project that we have to deliver for our client. The project itself has taken a lot of structured planning and a lot of thought had to go into that, and the client had to sort of review that and sign it off first. You can tell that Jara put to use his newly learned skills from this apprenticeship, and like I said, the timing has just been perfect, and that's really shone through in the successful completion of this project, and it's been met by praise from the client, so it's been well timed. I myself have learned some new skills from Jara, so namely the GROW coaching model. And I've seen Jara put that to good use within his own team. So he's been doing a lot of one-to-one mentoring, a lot of sort of upskilling within his team, also sort of doing performance management, and that's going to benefit us loads because it'll build on our resilience within the team and help bring up new talent within the team as well. So with this really complex project that we've had to deliver, Jara's been a great help in that regard. We've had to put him off his day-to-day job to help deliver this project, and he's now got that skill set to do this project. Even with the tight deadline that we've been given by the clients, he's been able to deliver it successfully, and the team he's lessened the workload for the wider team, so it's been really beneficial for us. He's added value to our short-term goals by delivering on various ad hoc projects that we've had to do for the client. This is built on our sort of operational strength and you know, shone through how we can deliver operationally, so short-term goals have been really great. In the long run, with the long-term objectives, I can see him building on developing the team and mentoring the team and building on that resilience piece with the coaching and performance management. These are all new skills that he's learned, and he'll be able to pass it on to other managers as well. That's the aim, that he can sort of set the standard within the team, and in the long run we can build a bigger and stronger team. Absolutely great, both in terms of time spent in supporting it and in terms of funds. We were very fortunate. We had a really capable apprentice, so my amount of time spent on this hasn't been onerous, but had it been, I wouldn't have batted an eyelid in doing that. The return on investment is obvious. It's benefiting the organisation, it's benefiting the team, and it'll hopefully have that organic growth within the team and strengthen us. This program is open to everyone and anyone, and through that people can see that transparency. So everyone has been able to see that they can buy into it and ask if they want to, or they look at the programs available. I think that's really helped build that inclusion within the team. Yes, very much so. So we, in the beginning stages when Jara decided to continue with this apprenticeship, we had these concerns because he had already completed more than 3/4 of this program with the previous provider, and so we were concerned naturally that we would have to restart this program, start from scratch. You have to go through all the modules again. So we raised those concerns very early on. Mercury were very responsive to the concerns. We had meetings around it. We then assessed that, it was decided that he could then be assessed on the modules he had completed previously to see if he actually had retained that knowledge, which he did. So we were able to continue with the course without having to redo all the early work he had done in the past. And I think that's really great. Had that not been the case, he would most probably not have continued with the course because he would have had to redo everything. That was quite disheartening. And I think the results show that that was the right decision to do. I have seen no need for any changes being made. I think I find it very inclusive and accessible to everybody. There's never been any question about Mercury's sort of equality, diversity and inclusion, and it matches our values. I think this is why it's also contributed to a really successful story and training relationship, because it covers all those EDI aspects, and it's quite important, and learners can see that and the wider team can see that as well. So I think apprenticeship programs are really great. We've all been through sort of the history of apprenticeship programs, and it's now coming to fruition again that it's actually a really great way of learning, especially in our industry. So physical security, a lot of people tend to fall into that sort of industry. You're looking for work, well-paid work, you end up in that, and you don't always get the time to then study separately from that. And there's various reasons why people don't go to tertiary education or continue the education after secondary school. With apprenticeship programs, it really affords them a great opportunity, and for those who are willing to do it and able to do it, I would definitely recommend